Ryan, some of the Northeast Ohio teams venturing to play some big names across the state. We'll start Pickerington Central and Mansfield. This one's kind of interesting.
Well, Mansfield with Coach Nate Moore has gotten to the apex. They've been in the state championship a couple times, but unfortunately unable to get over the hump there. They start their season this year against Pick Central, who lost in the state championship last year. Coach Nate Moore has his quarterback, some wide receivers to replace. He brings back Will Hartzell, their running back, who had over 1,000 yards in the last 7 games alone last year. But with so many pieces to replace, this is another program, storied program, looking for that state championship. And what a way to test themselves than the runner-up in Division I in Pick Central, who, Dave, probably has 15 kids in their locker room who ultimately, when they graduate from high school, will have FBS offers and play football at that level.
Yeah, without question. Always talented Pickerington Central. All right, St. Ed's playing Toledo Central Catholic. Again, this is another interesting one. 2 traditional powers, different divisions, but really good football programs.
Absolutely. What a test for both teams. And you've got Tom Lombardo from St. Ed's, Greg Dempsey from Toledo Central Catholic. And if you're St. Ed's, you know, these schools we're talking about right now, Dave, part of the challenge is being able to get teams to play you. So hats off to Toledo Central Catholic. But for St. Ed's, who, you know, they're looking for some wide receivers, they've got their quarterback back, linemen like Joe Lavelle and Gio Kennedy to go on the road. This is a big test. But as we know, Dave, after losing to Medina last year in the playoffs, they've got their goal set for not only the state championship, but, I mean, of course, the state championship game, but winning that game. What a way to start the season than to go out on the road against TCC. And
definitely Eagles have some talent, and it will be interesting to see exactly what Tom Lombardo does. All right, St. Ignatius playing Springfield, and that's the Dayton area Springfield with Maurice Douglas. That was a really good football team that went deep into the playoffs, and they always have some talent.
Yeah, this is a test on the road. Let's not make any bones about it. St. Ignatius, who was always in the state championship conversation, has fallen short the last few years. They come back with some talent. Joe Pfaff at quarterback. You got Marty Lenahan at running back. Brian Wisniewski on the offensive line, and Peter Shalhoub on the defensive line. But one person missing, Dave, is our buddy Nick Restifo, offensive coordinator. Him and the Kango will not be making the trip as he hung up the whistle last year. So it'll be interesting to see what the 2021 St. Ignatius offense looks like. You got Chuck Kyle, and you expect to see Coach Restifo right next to him. It will not be there. But who will be there is Mo Douglas, the longtime coach of Trotwood Madison, state titles there. You mentioned a deep playoff run, Dave. They lost 14-12 to St. X in the state semifinals before St. X destroyed Pick Central in the first half of the state championship game. So when you're talking about cutting your teeth, litmus test, find out where we are in week 1, man, St. Ignatius signed up for just that.